Hello, church. Today we're going to be in John chapter 11, verses 1 through 37. And today we have the story of Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead. Well, the focus of this story is all about, in chapter 11 and in chapter 12, it's all about God's glory. How God will be glorified no matter what happens. When bad things happen to his people, God will be glorified. See, this is the bargain that we make when we give ourselves to God. We give our lives to God. And in this case, God takes Lazarus up on his offer. I give you my everything, Lord. I give you my very life. And God says, okay, thank you, and I'm going to use your life to change a bunch of people's lives. And so Lazarus ends up dying here, and Jesus hears that he is about to die, and he delays for a couple days instead of going immediately. Well, what does that mean? It means that Lazarus would have been dead even if Jesus would have come immediately. But Jesus wanted to show his power comes from the Father, and he wants to show all of these people just how powerful God is, that he can reverse death. And this isn't the last time that Jesus is going to do something like this, and it's not the first time that Jesus does something like this. There's been multiple times where Jesus has raised people from the dead, but Jesus at this point had never raised someone from the dead who had been dead for 4 days. See, there was a superstition amongst the Jews back then that after 3 days, the spirit would leave. And so one of the things that Jesus is showing here is that he has power over the spirit world, and that he has power over the physical world, and he has power over death. The last time that Jesus is going to do this is with his own death. I know a lot of times we tend to think to ourselves when we're going through hard times, and we cry out, just like Mary and Martha cry out to Jesus and fall at his feet and say, Jesus, if you had only been here. Jesus, it's almost an accusation that he didn't get there soon enough, that he isn't doing enough, because this is such a painful time for them. Well, Jesus is going to know very soon how this feels, because he's going to go through it himself. Even his own death is going to glorify the Father. And I hope that that's something really great for you to chew on as we go through this study together this week. I love you, church. Goodbye.